Hi, my name is Kgilles1974's. This is my persuasion speech on recycling. Recycling is sort of like exercising. We all know we should do it, but not all of us do it as often as we should. Some of us don't even do it at all. Listen to these staggering environmental statistics that was discovered in an article called Recycling Fun Facts. In 1 year, the United States produces 160 million tons of garbage, and that only includes what is legally dumped. Really? How much is 160 million tons? According to the article, it is enough metal to build 2 million automobiles, enough wood to construct 1 million homes, enough paper to publish all the daily newspapers in the country, enough aluminum to rebuild the entire American air fleet 71 times, and would fill 11 million garbage trucks. It is easy to recycle. Most household products can be recycled, and it only takes a little of your time. We know recycling is important, and let's discuss why. Recycling is an idea whose time has come. Although it may seem to you that everyone recycles, we don't. People feel it is time-consuming and just too much of a hassle. However, it is actually very easy, and it's very necessary. Recycling has become necessary because landfills are rapidly closed and are causing increasingly more damage to the actual environment. As discussed in the article Saving Earth, landfills have decreased in number from 20,000 in 1978 to a little over 3,000 in 1997. Landfills cause serious air and water pollution. In the same article, it states a large landfill near Miami, Florida has polluted a nearby lake to the extent that fish no longer even exist there. It also stated that decomposition of the waste in landfills release methane, which can kill vegetation as well as increase the spread of disease such as hepatitis. To manage the growing volume of solid waste, it is necessary to turn to alternative methods such as recycling. Americans do not do their share in recycling. Recycling saves energy and reduces pollution. As discussed in the book, The McGraw-Hill Recycling Handbook, the United States recycles only 11% of its waste. Japan recycles nearly 50% of all of its consumer waste. Recycling is required in only 15% of American communities. Although about 42% of Americans say that they recycle, only a small percentage said that waste disposal was a major national concern. Now that we know why recycling is important, let's discuss what can be recycled. Almost everything in a trash bag can be recycled. As discussed in the article in Popular Mechanics magazine, paper constitutes the largest portion of recycled materials. Worldwide, newspapers make up approximately 10% of solid waste. Newspaper, such as any household newspapers, papers of any sort, is the most widely recycled material. For each ton of paper recycled, 17 trees are saved. Plastics are another material that should be recycled. Any plastic, such as pop bottles, water bottles, milk cartons, anything, any plastic product can be recycled. In the same article, it states that approximately 20% of plastic is recycled. It takes twice as much energy to burn plastic as to recycle it. Most plastics contain polyester, which takes thousands of years to disintegrate, even if it decays at all. Aluminum recycling is the most successful. In the article Recycling Fun Facts, it states that in 1972, 53 million pounds of aluminum cans were recycled. Today, that amount is more than 1,612 million pounds. Americans earn about $1 billion a year from recycling aluminum alone. Here are some more insight onto why recycling is important. Recycling can be an aid to the world's mountain of trash. If the world community sends less trash to the landfill, the closing of a landfill would not be a crisis. J. Winston Porter, administrator for the EPA, said, "It is in recycling that I see the most early promise for improved solid waste management." Will Sager, author of Saving Earth, says, There will always be another landfill cannot be words that we live by. The time for the shift from a throwaway society to a conservative society has arrived. Studies show that 60 to 75% of garbage in landfills can be recycled. That means if everybody recycled, our landfills would be 60 to 75% less full. Recycling reduces pollution. Many factories that produce plastic, metals, and paper products release toxins in the air. If we recycle these materials, there would be less need for these factories to produce new materials. Let's review why recycling is important. It is very important for all of us to recycle. It is so easy to recycle household goods, and it takes little time. As the article Recycling Fun Fact states, on average, each person in the United States produces 1,600 pounds of waste each year. If you recycled all of that, you could save around 1,100 pounds of waste per year from going to a landfill. Alone, just by yourself. In closing, we all need to remember that recycling is a way to help our planet and to save it for next generations. This is something that each of us can do.